Come spend a busy day with me. I woke up bright and early and I did not sleep well. You wonder why? Because I'm a pushover. I was counting how many toys my dog had brought into my bed last night to torture me with. And he stuck out his tongue in response because he knows I will do absolutely nothing about it. I will let him have his toys because I'm the problem, I know. But while he was going back to sleep, I had to go out bright and early because every other month I have to go meet a contractor at one of my properties, and today was the day. While I was waiting for him to come, I realized that my car Pura was out of its little diffuser thing, so I replaced that with a new scent, and it smelled so good. After I was done meeting the contractor, I ran around the building doing a ton of things. First up, I have to replace a bunch of batteries on like a keypad on the garage, cameras, all the things. And then when I came downstairs in the basement, I noticed that someone had spilt like a bunch of those little bead things all over. I guess maybe something in the laundry exploded. I don't know. It was a mess. So I decided to vacuum that. And then once I got started, I started continuing on. One thing led to another. I was cleaning all over the place. I have a person that cleans here, but yeah, it's a mess. And then I had to empty out the quarters from the washer and dryer. If you ever think that you want to be a real estate investor, you might want to think twice. After that, I had to run a couple more errands, but first I stopped off at Kurt's apartment, my boyfriend. I went to visit his pets. I miss them so much. This is Chance, aka Kitty Meow Meow. I love this cat. He is so sweet. And then, of course, Oscar, his dog. I miss him so much when he's not by my house. And he is just the biggest love bug. I love that dog. But unfortunately, I had to do a few things around this building. First up, I had to go grab a ladder because I needed to switch out batteries on a camera. Well, I thought I did. Turns out I did not. But we switched them anyway because I didn't realize. And then while I was doing that, Oscar saw me through the sliding glass door on the balcony, and he was losing his mind because I was standing there. So I was like, you know what, sir, let's take you for a walk. So we walked around the neighborhood for a little bit. Then Kurt finished up a presentation he was doing for work and actually came home early to meet me for a very late lunch. So we left the furry guys behind and went over to Olive Garden because Kurt is a fiend for breadsticks and Alfredo sauce. He loves this. So we relaxed for a little bit before I had to head over to Home Depot. The tenant that drives me crazy all the time drove me crazy again. She stopped me to ask for a few things. First, asked me if I could not raise her rent. Mind you, her rent has been raised exactly twice in 20 years and she pays the least amount of anyone. But anyway, also she's terrified of water coming in. Why, I don't know. And she always asks me for extra towels and blankets. We don't have those. So I got her pig mats instead. If you don't know, they're like very absorbent things that you can just throw out. She won't need it, but it won't take up a lot of space and hopefully it will make her happy. Anyway, I had to get a whole bunch of other things that I actually did need. And one thing I really wanted to get was a lawn sweeper. I know this sounds ridiculous, but this time of year, but when I was cleaning up around one of the other buildings this morning, there was trash everywhere and like leaves and they keep blowing all over. So I wanted that. But of course it's February. So did they have that? No. We went back to Kurt's apartment and I said goodbye to his furry friends. And then I actually had to go back to the first building for a couple of things. One was a light fixture that didn't end up working. So I need to return it. I boxed up really quickly in the back of my car so I could head over to the UPS store before they closed. I got there just in time and dropped that off to be sent back because that was a whole thing. Anyway. Then I had to run over to Jewel Osco to use the Coinstar machine to turn in all the coins from different laundry machines at the buildings. And that was a process. And while I was there, I was like, let me just see, do they have the Diet Cherry Coke because it's back? And they did. I was very excited to find this. So did I grab some? Yes. I wasn't even planning on shopping. I was just going to do the quarters, but we did that. And then I had to head home. And before I could shower and get all the yuck off of me from the whole day and cleaning and all the things, I actually had to move everything around my house because the next morning, bright and early, I'm having some people come and they're putting a UV rejection film on my windows, whatever. So I have to move everything away from the windows and make my house a whole mess for that, which is something I hate doing, but I'll be glad to have it done. So I am exhausted. It was a long day and I don't even feel like I accomplished that much, honestly, but I was busy from sun up till way past sundown, and I hope you all have a great weekend.